When it comes to keeping Canadians safe from gun violence, we need more than thoughts and prayers. We need concrete action.
It was one of the Prime Minister's top promises in the 2019 election, but details of the federal government's new gun control law has left both gun owners and mass shooting survivors feeling betrayed. In addition to a voluntary gun buyback program, Bill C-21 has a long list of things legal gun owners can't do with firearms, which are now banned.
They can't be sold. They can't be transferred. They can't be traded. They can't be bequeathed to the next generation. They cannot be discharged. You can't take them hunting. Can't take them to a range. Can't even drive around with them. They've got to be locked up in a safe in your home.
In the aftermath of last year's Nova Scotia mass shooting, the federal government banned the use, sale, or importation of over 1,500 kinds of guns, an order in council that C-21 intends to put into law. Public Safety Minister Bill Blair and the Prime Minister say they've used New Zealand's gun buyback program as a template, but one of Canada's gun advocacy groups says the New Zealand model wouldn't work here.
Canada is not New Zealand. For one, it's a different culture. It's a different size of country. Honestly, I just think it's Justin Trudeau trying to divide Canadians, gin up support from his base, and it's really all about re-election. He looks at what our Jacinda Ardern, she got re-elected after a gun grab, so he's thinking the same thing will work for him, and you know, we're the victims of it. It's ridiculous.
I will never again salute Justin Trudeau after today. I will never again shake his hands. I cannot.
Nathalie Provost is a survivor of the École Polytechnique massacre, one of the worst mass shootings in Canadian history. Provost says she and other survivors were calling for a mandatory gun buyback as early as 1990 and says the voluntary buyback flies in the face of what New Zealand's Auditor General reported, that the mandatory buyback worked.
I think that they tried to do something to please everybody and to address more of the issues, but don't do something strong. And from the beginning, we know that they would need courage to be able to do something strong. We know it. Every country who did something had to have courage, but without it, we won't be able to create a real safe country.
Perhaps one of the most controversial aspects of the gun buyback program, the unknown cost. Public Safety Minister Bill Blair gave a price tag of about $1,300 for a gun that's turned in, but said he couldn't estimate how many people are going to participate in the program and gave a rough range of $300 to $400 million for the buyback program. In Ottawa, Xiaoli Li, City News.